Hi friends, editing Serena here, and I just realized that I didn't have the mic on for this week's videos for their intros. So welcome to the video, and we're just gonna jump right in as if this was the intro and when I talked about. So enjoy all this b-roll until I start talking again in the moment of the video. Didn't realize that the days that I filmed, and now I'm editing, and it's too late to just go back. So here's your intro. Enjoy. Good morning. So I didn't realize my mic would take up so much room, so it doesn't sit like where I would like it to sit. I finished It Starts With Us yesterday, and I never gave you guys my like end-all reaction because I literally finished it like 4 minutes before my meeting, and then after the meeting I just like totally forgot to vlog. So I definitely liked It Starts With Us a lot better than It Ends With Us. I think just because like Colleen Hoover writes these characters that you either love and absolutely love, or you despise. And I don't think there's any in between. Like, there's no gray area. And just the fact that Ryle wasn't really in It Starts With Us, I think that's why I liked it better, because I really didn't like him at all in It Ends With Us, and I think that kind of like ruined the whole book for me. So yeah, that's my review. I'm giving it, I think I'm gonna give it 4 stars. I think that's what I said on Goodreads and Storygraph already, was 4 stars. I have to post a review about it today. And I'm starting November 9, like right now, because I'm in the car. And that's what's going on for today. I hope I brought my, oh yeah, I did bring my phone out. So I'm gonna start November 9 now, and should finish it like later today if I listen to it again at 2 speed, double speed. So that's the plan. I'm gonna make some more progress in the deal. I don't really have an update about that because like, I'm still in the very beginning, and in the beginning of the books, we all know that there's not really anything crazy going on. So I'm just here for the silly, like, tense banter that's going on. But yeah, that's it. So I actually have to do some Amazon returns, which is why I'm in the car. So we're up early, we're ready to go, and yeah, I have work at 8:30, so I'm just getting this done now, and then I will start work and continue listening to November 9. So let's go do these returns, and I will check in with you guys later, probably on my lunch break when I'm reading again. So it is currently the next day, and I barely got to read yesterday and barely getting to read today. So I'm hoping to read later tonight while I watch the Rangers game. It is game day. I actually just made a coffee and I put it in my New York Rangers inspired cup. So I'm excited for that. I really want to make some progress in the deal, and I'm about like 15, I think, 15% into November 9. Enjoying it. I'm still too fresh in the book to really give you guys like an update on it yet. So yeah, that's where we're at. That's all I have to say because I really don't have an update, but I wanted to make sure I got a vlog in today. But I'll let you guys know where I'm at tonight once I get a good portion of the deal done. And I think I'm gonna turn on November 9 now to get some listening done because I want to. That's why. So let me go do that, and I'll check with you guys later tonight. Good morning, friends. It is Thursday. No, it is Friday. It is Friday. I have, I think, 114 pages left of November 9. This is where I'm at right now. Here's are my pretty tabs. I actually ran out of tabs, so I had to switch colors. I was really enjoying it up until we get the typical, this happens in any romance. It's not happening as much anymore, but it happens most of the time. The lovely third act breakup. So I'm just pushing through that part because I had a feeling it was coming. I didn't expect the twist that Colleen wrote, like how it happened, but this is what I have to start my morning with now. I was up pretty late last night. I'm listening to the audiobook and going through the physical book. I feel like it's been really productive for me, actually. I thought I was going to be a little distracted because it's somebody else talking while I'm like going through the pages, but I think it's helping me read faster. Like I'm still understanding everything. I'm listening to the audio at 2.1. Yeah, 2.1 speed. And that, for the most part, is like the speed that I read at. So it's been good to help me figure out like how fast do I read? How quick can I finish a book? Like, not that I'm reading for like quantity. I'm still thoroughly enjoying what I'm reading. But I've always been curious, like how long, if I could look at a book with like 320 pages, like I want to know how long it would take me to finish that. I don't know. I guess it's just because I'm numbers driven and I like that information. So overall thoughts on November 9. I really like this concept. I was talking to a lot of people and I've seen on Instagram and just like book realm in general, this is hit and miss for a lot of people. Some people really love it. Some people don't vibe with it. I'm thoroughly enjoying it. I love this concept. I think it was very brilliant. And I like Fallon. I like Ben. Do I like Ben right now? No. But I still like Fallon. So I'm gonna keep reading and I'll give you guys another update later. Probably when I have like 50-ish pages left, or 50 or less, depending on the time and what I have to do and where I'm at and all that stuff. So I'm gonna go do that and I'll see you guys later. Have a chat like right now, like literally right now. Oh my goodness, I just was reading November 9 and I am like shocked. Literally did not see this coming at all. I have no words. I have literally no words. I still currently do want to throw the book. I want to keep reading. I literally have no words. Like, I'm trying not to, I don't want this to be filled with spoilers. I'm really not trying to say too much. This is nuts. This is absolutely nuts. Definitely still my favorite Colleen Hoover book. I will say that. As much as I want to throw this book, and as much as I want to take Ben and push him off the side of a building right now, I don't know, maybe this could resolve itself. It's still my favorite Colleen Hoover book that I've read so far. Because I haven't felt the feels that I'm feeling with this book probably since like Verity, if I'm being totally honest. And I read Verity during Christmas of 2021 into 2022. My brain right now, I think I have about 100 pages left, probably less actually. Hold on. I'm up to the 6th, November 9th. So that means 236 to 300. Okay, so I have less than 100 pages left. Wow. All right. I have no words. So since I have no words, I'm going to continue. And I will see you guys at the other end of this when I finish the book. I haven't cried, but I've come very close. And I haven't thrown the book. Again, I've also come very close. I have had to close the book, pause the audio, and just be like, what did I just listen to? But yeah, that's the feels as of right now. So yeah, I'm gonna get back to it and just torture myself some more, and I'll see you guys when I finish this. We're done. I am unwell. My overall review, I'm giving it 5 stars. Do I think that what Ben did was right? No. Am I here for the Colleen Hoover plot? Yes. This is gonna be one of my top books for Colleen Hoover. I still love Ugly Love. I still think that was a fantastic book. I just wish that I would have like had the physical book while I was doing the audiobook, because I feel like I rushed the audiobook for Ugly Love, but I feel like I'll eventually reread Ugly Love. I don't know, I just feel like I will because of this book. So that's how I feel. I really liked Fallon. I really liked the way that Colleen Hoover kind of portrayed her, and I just don't, maybe 5 stars is a little too nice, because now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, that ending, maybe like 4.5, because I feel like emotions moved a little fast, and I don't want to say it was forced, but emotions definitely moved a little too fast for my liking at the end. But also, I was kind of here for this. I don't know, I'm conflicted. I think it's still a 4.5 stars to me. I think that little bit at the end definitely knocks it like a quarter. And do I think Ben was right? No. So that does knock it a little bit. But I still did really like this. A book hasn't made me feel, I said this before, but I'm gonna say it again. A book hasn't made me feel this like excited to read it since probably Verity, as far as Colleen Hoover books go. I'm strictly talking Colleen Hoover books. So yeah, that's where I'm standing with this. It is done. I just marked it off on Goodreads and Storygraph and just posted a little Instagram story saying like, I am unwell. So I'm gonna post my review tomorrow. I'm gonna sit on it for, maybe I'll post it on Sunday. I wanna sit on this for a little bit just to make sure that I'm not like, you know, I wanna make sure I choose my words wisely as with any review. Also, this feeling of the tabs is just very like, I don't know, it's a sensory thing for me. It feels really good. I actually ran out of colors multiple times. So there's about 4 different tabs in here. There's no rhyme or reason for any of them except the dark purple were like major plot twists I didn't see coming. So that's how I tab, or that's how I'm starting to tab. I don't really have like rhyme or reason. It's just looks pretty. And most of it is like things I laughed at, things that, like lines that I thought were really clever, or I liked what the characters said, or yeah, or like major plot twists that I just legitimately did not see coming. So on to the next one. I'm going to be finishing up In 5 Years by Rebecca Serrell, because that's a really short audiobook. I think I have like 2 hours left of it already. So I'm gonna finish that up now. It's for book club. This month, 2 books, 1. So I gave everybody the option, but since I'm running the meetings, I'm reading both. And I want to get 1 done now and then 1 done at the end of the month. So I'm gonna go do that now. I'll give you guys my updates on In 5 Years in a little while, but so far I am enjoying it. Definitely enjoying it more than One Italian Summer. So we'll see how this goes. But I'm gonna go back over there and I'm gonna read. And then hopefully at some point I'm gonna get to the deal. This whole reading vlog, I was just supposed to like read the deal, but I don't know. November 9 was, in my opinion, more interesting. I think because I just read Icebreaker and I just finished Beartown. I needed a little bit of a hockey break, but I'm gonna end up picking hockey back up probably tomorrow. I really want to finish that book this weekend and start the second one because I want to attempt, it's a strong attempt, to finish the entire series of the deal this month, because February I want to do Fantasy February. I think that would be really fun. So I'm gonna go read, and I'll probably check in with you guys like either late or tomorrow morning. So it is now 10:32. I'm officially done with, I gotta turn this light off because it's like really bright. There we go. I'm officially 51% through In 5 Years by Rebecca Searle. It's progressing. Nothing's really happened so far. I don't want to spoil it because this is a spoiler-free reading vlog. The plot's getting a little interesting. It's getting to the point now where we start to figure out like how her best friend and her boyfriend, partner, they're not like official, but like they kind of are, how they start to like crumble, and like her time travel, I don't know, I'm trying to like word it without giving things away. That like vision that she had or took part of is slowly like, some things are slowly starting to be revealed to her and to us that we can put the pieces together. But I'm kind of curious because like, I don't know, like, is she cheating? I don't think so. I don't think it would really be considered cheating because I thought originally, because I went into this book completely blind, that every time that she would go to sleep, that she would jump forward to 2025, but she doesn't. So a lot of the book is in the present day. She only had that dream once, or vision, whatever it ended up being. So now we're kind of seeing like how she gets to that. So I'm gonna wrap it up in the morning because it's 10:30. I want to get a decent amount of sleep tonight. I could just like stay up and finish it, but I'm tired, so I do want to go to bed, get a decent amount of sleep, read tomorrow, get a good chunk of the deal out of the way. Like I keep saying every single day I do this vlog, but I do want to get a decent chunk of that done. And this is the first month, I can't believe I actually did this. I don't have a set TBR this month. So I just pulled some more books off my shelf. I requested some books from Libby. I had another hold come through. So I'm kind of like going off of that. And I just joined like a thrillers online book club through Fable, which is where I also run my book club. So I'm gonna try to catch up because they are reading A Flicker in the Dark. So I want to read that at some point. So I just put it on like my little TBR pile, but the priority is getting the deal done because I don't want to drag a series out super long. I just want to wrap it up this month, which I think it should be doable, I think. Even if it does carry over into next month, I don't want to read like one book and then 2 months later read the second book and then 3 months later like read the third book. Like, catch my drift here. So that is it. I'm hanging up the reading towel for tonight and we will pick it back up tomorrow morning. I also have a fun trip to Barnes & Noble that's going to be happening tomorrow that I think I will include in this vlog, because why not? We're doing a reading vlog. We might as well include a new Barnes & Noble. I actually went to Barnes & Noble tonight, but it was very disappointing, so I didn't include it. That's why you're not seeing any B-roll clips of it or anything. But tomorrow we have a mission, and I'm hoping to achieve that. So I'm gonna go to bed. I will see you guys tomorrow morning when I do my reading time. When I get up, make some coffee. It'll be a great start to our day. Hi friends, good morning. I'm currently brewing coffee, so don't mind the background noise, but I just finished. That's kind of loud. Let me finish this when the coffee's not brewing. Okay, the coffee's done. I just finished In 5 Years by Rebecca Searle, maybe about like 15 minutes ago. And I just posted my review of November 9 this morning on Instagram. So I'm already 3 books in, which is actually like pretty cool for starting off the year. Let's talk about In 5 Years real quick. I want to put this down because my arms are sore from the gym yesterday. Hold on. Okay, so I'm like kind of low, but it's fine. I'll just like squat a little bit. In 5 Years by Rebecca Searle. Let's talk about it real quick. So we have our main character, Danny, and she is dating this guy and they get engaged, but she keeps pushing off the engagement because she has this dream vision of some sort that of her life in 5 years from now. She's one that always goes by the data, goes by the numbers. I actually kind of related to her because I'm like the same way. So I thought that was pretty cool. Yeah, so she has this vision of her life in 5 years, which is where the title comes from. And basically the book bounces back and forth between like skipping a bunch of years, but then like slowing down to like pivotal moments that happened during that 5-year span. And it spans from 2020 to 2025, which is pretty cool because I feel like we're in the halfway point of this book. Yeah, that's basically the story. I don't want to give too much away because this is all like spoiler free. That's your very basic summary. My thoughts on it: I thought it was a very good palate cleanser between November 9 and later today I'm going to be starting 5 Total Strangers, so that's a thriller. I found myself at some points getting a little bit bored with the plot because it would move fast and then it would move really slow and then it would move a little slower and then it would move fast again. So there were just some times where I'm like, okay, like how many pages do I have left of this book? How much time's left in the chapter? The chapters are relatively short. There's only a couple like decently long ones, but they had section breaks in between. So it really wasn't that bad. And the book overall, I think it's like 260 to 270 pages. So it was a quick read. I did the audio book and then I read along in a physical book. It took me like 3.5, 4 hours to go through start to finish. It's definitely a book that you can read in one sitting. Definitely more of an emotional read, I would say, because of the things that happen in the book. So just check that out before you dive into it. But overall, I thought it was good. This is my second Rebecca Serrell book, so I do have to say I think I liked this one more because it also took place between New York and Brooklyn, and there were some parts where they're on Long Island, so I thought that was cool. But I did like the scenery and the poeticness of One Italian Summer, but that also takes place in Italy. So she really had to like paint the scene for us. New York, I just like understand because that's where I'm from. So I was like, oh, like this is kind of a local story, which is pretty cool. So those are my thoughts. We are 2 books into this reading vlog now, and I'm going to be starting the deal, I'm going to be working on the deal today and listening to 5 Total Strangers in a car because I haven't read a thriller in a very long time. But I think I mentioned this either in this vlog like a couple of days ago or in a previous vlog. Thrillers have just been like hit and miss for me because I try to figure it out before I even start it. But yeah, I'm going to this one completely blind. I haven't seen anything really on Instagram about it. It's also a winter thriller. It takes place somewhere in the snow. So that'll be good. Granted, I don't have snow on my ground, but it takes place in the winter. So that's the update. I have to go out and do some things, run some errands. I have to work on some orders today too, so I'll be listening to the audiobook then. And I'll give you guys an update when I have one, probably within the first 100 pages or so. I'll let you guys know what my thoughts are and where I am in plot and all that fun stuff. So I'm gonna go and I will see you guys later. Hi friends, it's Monday and I feel like I just like dropped off the face of the planet over the weekend, which is why I didn't really vlog. My Barnes & Noble trip was a success, but I'm putting that in a separate video, so you're not going to see it in this one. You'll just have to wait for that one to come out. Let's talk about my in-progress books before we wrap this vlog up for the week. I guess we'll start with The Deal. I did not finish The Deal, which is fine. I finished 2 other books instead, which is also fine. I just think I probably had mentioned this in one of like, let me just back up for a second actually. So there were supposed to be some other clips in this video, but I was having some tech problems and the sound wasn't working. So I probably think I mentioned this, but it doesn't come through in this video because there was no sound to when I was talking. So yeah, I'm just gonna kind of like paraphrase, I guess, what I think I said. With this one, I just think I was too zoned in on hockey because I had just finished the whole Beartown series. I had just finished Icebreaker and now I'm starting this, and I just think it was like too much hockey and I wanted something else. So my mood reader-ness kicked in and finished November 9. I finished In 5 Years, made some decent progress in this one. I think when I started this vlog last week, I was on page like 10. I'm on page 130 right now. I am enjoying this. I just think I need to sit down and like really give it the time of day that it deserves because I've only read like a chapter here and there or just a couple pages. I haven't really read like a big chunk of this until this morning. Actually, I did read a lot this morning. So I am enjoying it. It's definitely a slower paced book, but also because this is a series, I've been reading a lot of standalones lately, where it's just like, okay, you have your book and it's start to finish and like that's it. So this is definitely a slower pace, but I'm excited for the rest of the series. I really like our main character, Hannah. I like Garrett. I'm curious to see how their relationship kind of blooms. I think they're the two that end up together, but I don't know. I have seen this series all over Instagram, but I try not to read any of the posts or watch any of the reels that involve this because I've really been looking forward to this one. So those are my thoughts to wrap up the week on the deal. I talked about November 9. I talked about In 5 Years. So the last one I want to talk about that I'm about to finish is 5 Total Strangers. This one, I wouldn't consider it like a thriller. It like is kind of getting thriller-y now because I'm in the last 20%, I think, but it's definitely like a bit of a mystery. I've really been enjoying this, and I like the whole concept of the whole 5 Total Strangers and their journey through trying to get home for Christmas. It's not like marketed as a Christmas read, but I would definitely pass this as a Christmas read now that I've read it. It's pretty interesting. I definitely would recommend this if you're looking for more of a mystery with like some thriller edge to it, and it's not super scary or anything like that. I would consider this more of a light thriller, mystery, whodunit kind of situation. So yeah, definitely recommend. I'm enjoying it. I'm gonna wrap it up now actually while I work, and I'll give you guys my review over on Instagram. You won't get it in this video because I am going to be wrapping this video up, but actually you might see a little bit of it in next week's reading vlogs. I'm gonna be doing reading vlogs every single Tuesday. So that is it. Those are my updates. This was a fun reading vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed this video because this is new to my page. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a video with me. I post now on Tuesdays and Fridays. Time is still to be determined, but I think it's gonna be 6:15 Eastern. So that's it, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.